My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded with Replay the Spire base mod, always well fetched mod, colored map, the construct, and the servant 0.8.9 here in the Mod the Spire launcher. We're going to be going with the Silent this time. Now, I would still like to get the discard Scrapshanks build working. Ooh, choose a rare card for 7 max HP. Yeah. I got nerfed. I don't like it. Applying 4 poison to yourself is really bad. It's like so bad. I actually don't want any of these. You know what? I'm gonna use my this is my veto. I veto that. All of those are garbage. It is kind of wild to get 3 unusable options. Oh, remove 2 cards. Excellent. That's more like it. Okay. Maximum of 2 elites, so I don't really need to focus on... Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's maximum of 2 elites. So I don't need to super focus on that. There's a path with only 1 elite that's actually, like, way nicer. Very rare that I actually take that option, but... here we are. Leaving it open so a single strike on the front line kills. And dunk him. Upgrade the works? What? All right. So we're now just looking for every form of card draw that exists. Look, I know I've done this deck before, but in my defense, this deck is hilariously fun. Also, last time I did this deck, I wasn't really doing this deck. I was doing a discard deck that occasionally used the works, that happened to pick up 1 works. It's also worth noting, in the early game, that works is going to be cumbersome. It's just sitting there, not capable of doing anything until I get a bunch of cards to, you know, work with it. I mean, not that. Transform a card, sure. The defense. Noxious fumes, not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. We need energy relics. So that we can play out all of the cards in our hands, so that the... so that we can often do this. Yeah. Prepared is a way of drawing a card. I don't think it's great though. This is what this hand is perfect. It's got a 0 cost in it. In fact, it's got 2 0 costs because it has the works, and it's got the ability to discard. So we can do something like this. Expertise. And draw a bunch of stuff. If only I could get expertise off of that draw. You can't though. Expertise doesn't hit the discard pile until after its action's played. Okay, explosive. If instead of expertise, I had the calculated gamble, I'd go with eviscerate here, but we don't, so I'm not going to. The funnel. At the end of your turn, unused energy is converted to 4 block each. Nice explosive potion right there. That clip's handy. Ooh, Ninja Scroll. Started combo with 3 shivs in hand. I mean, it's not going to be that great for us because we're not, you know, really a shiv build, but sure. The Works is in the next hand. No, it's not. Oh, damn. Forgot about that. There it is. It's fine. Closer to our next Works now. I'm going to defend then Expertise. I'm just looking for defensive cards here. Just don't want to get dunked on by the Funky Beast. Sure. I mean, they're going to die eventually to the Noxious Fumes anyway. I don't have to actually be the instigator of the kill. I'm going to take the Reflex because it's possible that that starts to get insane. Has this already been nerfed? Deal 50% less damage rather than 25% less damage. No, it hasn't been nerfed yet. Not in this version, at least. That's good. That said, I want the backflip and a card removal. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to use the steroid potion as well as the strength potion this fight. You tell me why. I'm terrified the Gremlin Knob would dunk on me. That's why. There we go. Nice. Oddly Smooth Stone started each combat with 1 dex. That's handy. Not going to take anything there. I would take the choke if I already had the engine kind of like well lubricated and up and running, but it's not. If you're wondering why I've got the Reflex, it's a speculative pick. I'm effectively saying if I get the kite after this, I'm good. Probably should have used the elixir there. That's my bad. Good, good, good. Let's backflip. Come on. Draw, draw. Draw in combination with other cards that I did have in hand. Mm-hmm. You actually got a benefit out of it there. How about that? I mean, I'll do it, and I regret it. Damn, Works. Alright, I just need to not use the Works until I have acrobatics, I guess. Nice. Yeah, hands like this are always going to be a pretty big problem for me. The Works with no draw. It's the worst. Yeah, it's not difficult for the game to just dunk me out of existence. I think it may well have just done it. Okay, click the right one at the very wrong time now. Just had to end the turn there. Ugh. The amount, like, the duration we're going to have to live for to get this to really work for us is so rough. I'd love to start burning those slimes out of my deck. I really would. I really just can't afford to do it right now. Thankfully, both of the backline slimes are now dead. And so those two slimes. Looks like we may get out of this after all. And yeah, it pretty much looks like we will. The funnel has the ability to defend me when I can't defend myself here. I could just defend for 12 by ending every single turn instantly. Storm Steel, no. Envenom, no. Malaise, no. Right. Nope. I have to. I have to take the Runic Tome. I need the extra energy. Chewing Gum, adding... I play thin decks, right? Most of the time. Chewing Gum for me is almost always untakeable. It's kind of frustrating that I keep like getting the untakeable one. Like I got it last episode as well, and it was like, can't take it, so... This is my first Runic Tome in like 100 episodes, y'all. Probably not. It's probably a couple fewer than that, but still, it's my first Runic Tome in a very long period of time. I think I deserve it. Next hand has the Works and Expertise, which is nice. Survivor the Reflex. See, this is the whole thing I was trying to get done. You can only imagine why. Because it's cool as hell. Escape Plan. So it's 0 cost draw. That's super important. Backflip's nice, but 0 cost draw. Card positive. It's great. Well, not card positive. It's card neutral. Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack card to your deck, it is upgraded. Can't really see myself adding an attack card to the deck, to be entirely honest with you, but this is fine. This enemy only has attacks from 10 damage to 18 damage in a turn, so... Now we fully defended against anything you could do this turn. Opened with 7, and the Works, neutralize, survive at that, Expertise, hell yeah. That's our card draw. So our card draw covered. And now it's combo time. The Works again. Perfect, strike, strike, strike. Expertise, nice. Oh, this exhausts now. All right, cool. So you can't just like perma-kill enemies, basically. Well, not kill, but perma pacify, I guess. Take a 90 once there because I've got a shop coming up. I would like to have the ability to buy something worthwhile from it. Good. Backflip into backflip. One of the good things that I really like about the Works is the fact that you can play it in a deck that is otherwise defensive. That's just a really, really nice point of it for me. Perfect. And we're off to the races. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Basically, just use all card draw there. Yeah. And then as soon as the chain ends, we're fine. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's fine. This enemy can only attack for 7. They're attacking for 5, though. Pair, raise your max HP by 10. Second works. Hidden Blade was actually more draw. Should have taken Hidden Blade. That's my bad. Second works actually isn't even necessary. Like, it'll give me extra energy, but the thing that's limiting me is not my energy, it's my draw. Damn. Yeah, these are less determinate, so I can't really tell you what they're going to be doing. Sorry about that. Woo! Nice. I wanted them both not to be attacking that turn, and they both decided not to attack that turn. I am appreciative. Very much appreciative. Ridiculous amount of defense out of that as well. Beautiful. Okay. Let's survive a reflex as long as we get a draw card here. Never mind. A defensive card there because they haven't attacked in ages. Yeah. Someone had to. Before I do the reflex here, I want to do all my other draws to try and get works up. Okay, and from now on out, it should be easy. Oh my god, double works, backflip, please draw! Yes, good. And ultimately, it was okay. Still need more draw in the deck. As I keep saying, and will continue to say, until my dying breath. No. Draw. Hidden, acrobatics. It's acrobatics. Has to be acrobatics. Extra energy on the first turn is not bad, but is it necessary? Not really. It's probably time to start removing more strikes from my deck. And I'll keep the rest of my money for buying other things in later shops. Whetstone upon pickup upgrade to random attacks. One of them was neutralized. Perfect. That's the only one I actually wanted upgraded. Probably don't want a second neutralize. Definitely don't want a pain. Reflex is not bad though. I'm looking for hovering kite. That's why I keep taking the reflexes. Not only does acrobatics into reflex, like that's a thing, but also if hovering kite appears after the boss, I'm totally prepared to take it. Whereas usually I am not. Backliner is attacking for 10 this turn, by the way. This is actually going to work. Yeah, because it gives me escape plan. Oh, no, but that was the unupgraded reflex. Whoops. All right. That could have comboed off if I hadn't been an idiot. All right. Now we're in trouble because the backliner has just hexed me. So anytime I play anything that's not an attack, I'm adding a despair into my deck. A daze, rather, sorry. Which will ultimately result in despair for me. Yeah, it's a lot of dazed. Yeah, we've got 2 in our deck. Uh-oh, we're vulnerable this turn. That's annoying. I'm actually going to use the Ghost in the Jar. It's entirely possible that the enemy is attacking for like 27 this turn. I want none of it. Ghost in the Jar forces them to attack for 1. Okay, they were multi-attacking, so it would have been 7 by 2. Okay. There's a nice works right there. Got him. Whew. Don't want sneak up. Remove another card from my deck. Almost certainly. Ooh, deep breath. Upgraded deep breath is just 0, draw 2, which is really good. Yep. And probably get another strike out of there. All right. I really like where this one's going. Acrobatics. I guess we'll start that. Get a second works. Now I'll deep breath because I know there's 2 works in my discard pile, so I want them back because I have a bunch of draw in my hand. Okay, there's the other one as well. All right. Yeah, we can probably combo off until the end times right now. Pretty sure about that one. If we ever get low, we have the reflex to fill us back up. But we just aren't getting low. Yep. Anchor! Start each combo with 10 block as well as a dex potion. Second acrobatics. We'll upgrade that also immediately. Oh. Alright, almost every time we start a fight here, we should be able to combo off until we kill. Ideally, obviously, but I believe it should be achievable. Acrobatics on the reflex. Still looking... Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was still looking for my extra works there, by the way. So I hadn't done anything yet. Okay, we'll strike then acrobatics. Good, because there's another works in there. And the combo just never stops now. Because the amount of the works that I have, every 3 cards you draw... I don't think it's giving me an extra energy every single time, though. Yeah, it's not giving me multiple new energies, right? Whereas the work says, for every 3 cards you draw this turn, gain energy and deal 7 damage to a random enemy. I have, like, a bunch of them in play now, but they're not making it so that I gain more energy. I still only gain 1 energy per cards. Per, what, 3 cards. It's a little bit unfortunate. That said, managed correctly, it's not a problem. I just have to make sure that I have a lot of draws that are extremely over the top positive, and not that many that aren't. All right, cool. With acrobatics in particular, that's really easy to achieve. Nope. I could take the... I'm going to take the Ring of Chaos. I think nothing can stop me now, so I'm going to take the Ring of Chaos because it's fun! Some card rewards have randomly altered stats and effects. Okay. Not a huge fan of the fact that I don't have a works yet. And... Really? There's 3 cards left in my deck and 2 of them are works. Ugh. There's 1 works out finally. It's not gonna work. I can't empty my hand fast enough to be able to use these. Yeah. If I discarded the reflex there, it would have continued, but it wouldn't have continued for long. We didn't have enough energy to continue it for that long, just because of the placements of the works. That's really bad as well. Game. Is this because I said that we could continue the combo? I think it's because I said we could continue the combo. Basically just need to get through the deck as fast as I possibly can right now. Trying to get to the works. Uh-huh. Stop it! The final, like, my final cards are always works. It's really annoying. Okay. I seem to have managed to get a bunch of energy back. But it seems to only refund 1 energy every single time I do it. How do I ever get a bunch back? Like, how did I get 2 there? Why does it sometimes trigger for 1 and sometimes trigger for 2? Are the works out of skew with one another somehow? +3 the works. The other one was +7 the works. So if I just, like, draw individually... concentrate. Discard 2 cards. Gain 2 energy. I mean, with this much draw in the deck, sure. Specifically with this much draw and 2 reflexes in the deck. Also, it's a relatively nice way to get some cards out of my hand. I have too many of those. Now I can deep breath, because I know both the works are in the discard pile. And now we go off. Beautiful. Still a bunch of cards I need to remove from this deck to make it work a lot smoother. But for the moment, this will do. Bane question mark? Quig slash question mark? We could take the reflex, but reflex also chunks up our hand. We do have another way to discard it now. Gremlin food. Oh, it's finally got a... That's really cool. That looks actually really nice. Whenever you rest, upgrade a random card. We're not going to be doing that. We will be removing more cards from the deck, though. And quite happily. Alrighty then, you got me, game. There we go, no works going on now. And there's now some interference in my deck. Unfortunately, by way of those 2 dazeds. They obviously shouldn't end up being extraordinarily impactful, but they can be annoying. Concentrate on discarding those 2. Basically just so that I can play a defend and then expertise. So yeah, it looks like I'm occasionally getting the right amount of energy. Like, I played multiple works this turn. I just drew a bunch of cards. I got 1 energy. But then sometimes I get 2 energy. I don't understand what's differentiating those right now. Obviously, if I draw enough to trigger it twice, that would help. Maybe that's actually just what's happening. I'm drawing enough to trigger the works twice. That actually seems likely. I now feel like an idiot. Oh well. I'm used to it. I'm gonna get the Noxious Fumes out of the deck. Okay, I need to find a way to have the thickest discard pile here. I'm also going to use the Strength Potion. This fight's going to be really bad for us. Our whole deck is that combo. Not having that combo is bad. Okay, strike. I'll concentrate. There we go. Now I've just got to beat you with all of the random cards you're giving me. Yeah, some of those are actually good. Not all of them, but some of them. Okay, I think you're doing a 5x2 this turn. If it's determinate, then 5x2. So that piercing wail should stop you from dealing any damage. Enemy does 0 damage twice. Yeah, it was 5x2. Okay, choke accuracy, yeah. Unfortunate. Never mind, the enemy actually doesn't deal any damage that turn. Beautiful. I'm gonna do the works, then calculated gamble. Nice. We got acrobatics as well as a reflex, as well as 2 works. Okay. We could be off to the races here. Depends. Force the right card to get discarded there as well. And yeah, that's unfortunately. It's my bad. Should have played those final 2 in the opposite order as well. I mean, I could bullet time and just play everything here. But I could also just the works and do that instead. And that seems better. Got him. Bye-bye. Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Not bad. Take another escape plan. And Deep Breath got upgraded. Nice. Extremely high value target there. Upgrade the other reflex. And all of our draws basically handled at this point. Yeah, we can probably combo off on the first turn to kill the transient. I believe. I'll Deep Breath. Trying to get the works back. And it's all over for the video game right now. I'm afraid I've decided at this point that I will just be winning. Gosh, it's gonna take a while though. Good lord. Both of those works. It'll hasten, don't worry. It'll become faster and faster over the course of it, but it's gonna feel pretty snail slow for a while. And just got the reflex as well as something else. Alright, we're halfway through. Numerically through the transient's HP. We're probably more than halfway through the actual fight. Especially more than halfway through the amount of effort that's going to be in this fight. Because now, yeah, we deal 64 damage whenever we draw 3 cards. Which isn't entirely uncommon. Yeah, 71. Nice. Oh, that's 0 damage draw. Quick slash. Nice. 0 damage. 0 energy draw, rather. Regal Pillar and heal 4 an additional 15 HP when you rest. The draw. Yes. Delectable. Just need to get more works out. I also do need to upgrade the other works eventually. Like, that's pretty long overdue. Excellent. And then, God, the reflex, never mind, it didn't matter, we got it anyway. Cool. Blade Dance. Add 6 shifts you had. 6 shifts? Would 6 shifts be worth 2? That's actually probably better. It's actually probably imbalanced, actually. Because at that rate, all you need to do is just put a bunch of, what's your columns? Can't remember the name of it, but you've just got to put a bunch of accuracies, there you go, in the deck, and you'll win. Okay, deep breath now, because we know both of the works are still in the discard pile at that point. And at this point, it's basically just play all of my draw cards. I still need to keep emptying enough space out of my hand to play them. But it'll do. It'll do. Dunked him. Yeah, 0 energy flying knee's not bad. 1 energy, 20 damage is not bad. I do like the Ring of Chaos. It's just a lot of the time, by the time I find it, I have everything that I want for the run kind of already sorted out. Because best practices would ask that you do that as early as you possibly can. Alright. I'm gonna need to free up some space in my hand because it's time to concentrate. Double reflex out of my hand. Oh, the draw is insane. It's so good. Uh-huh. Escape, escape. Beautiful. All right, another power potion. I actually don't really use the Languish. I'm gonna put a single Eviscerate in the deck. That was not good. That's a really bad Eviscerate, actually. I thought it was a normal Eviscerate, and that's why I took it. But it is now, yeah. 0 energy, deal 2 damage 3 times. That's really bad. Oh well, as long as it doesn't stop my combo, it's fine. He says, tempting fate. And more draw, and more draw. So Eviscerate is actually, like, a normal Eviscerate would have a place in this deck now because it's something that I can just get out of my hand really, really quickly, which is actually what we're lacking in this deck. We have a lot of ways to fill our hand, but we don't have a bunch of ways to get rid of the ridiculous amount of things that we end up drawing. Bottled Lightning, obviously put the upgraded works in my opening hand. There it is. Steroid Potion instead of Languid, another works. Sure. And I'd like to remove that Eviscerate, but I don't need to. Strike's pretty bad, though. Toke, remove another card from the deck. Sure, get a defend out of that. Alright. It's getting better. Time Eater. Yep. I really should have checked whether or not it was going to be the Time Eater here. I didn't check whether or not it was going to be the Time Eater here, and then it was the Time Eater here, which is not good for me. I'm going to play After Image because that's actually going to be a pretty ridiculous amount of defense for me, considering. Reducing my draw. That's dirty pull right there. Never mind. Doesn't work. Sorry. Most of my cards draw. It's pretty difficult to stop me from drawing. Whee! And I'll backflip. We actually just get a ridiculous amount of energy by the end of the turn, and that with the funnel kind of defends us. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe. Never mind, we found a works, and we are now good. Okay, combo time. Whee! Any more cards do I get to play? One more works, then one more draw. Did it have to be Time Eater? God, I hate Time Eater. The most fun decks just get completely dunked on by it. It's like it has a vendetta against having a good time. Yay! Enemy is slightly below half HP. I am not going to play anything this turn, because they are about to purge. Whoa! Works, reflex, and acrobatics in that head. Hell yeah. You cannot stop it. The draw is too powerful. Okay, and then slash the bar. And get, you know, casual 40 block at the end of that turn. I said casual, right? Yeah, casual 40 block. Another one? Alright, I want to play the most high impact cards, so I do need to stop playing just everything. And play only the things that have, like, a lot of draws. Like this. There we go. 81 HP left. Alright, I'd like to see you stand up to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Shouldn't have played anything that turn. Because we buffed the enemy every single turn, that actually was really painful. It's not only possible, but actually surprisingly likely that the enemy now kills me. All I need is one more bad draw, and I could just be out. Yeah, a draw like that would do it. Yep. That's why I hate the Time Eater. Because that deck had no trouble with anything else, and then as soon as it got to the Time Eater, it died. We had no choice except to combo off, because our damage dealing was the comboing off. Now, you could easily say that at the start of the third floor, what I should have done is looked at who the boss was, which I didn't. I need to make a better habit of doing that. But I should have looked at who the boss was, seen that it was the Time Eater, and decided to try and fix things around that. Yeah, I should have, definitely. I also shouldn't have taken the Eviscerate without carefully reading it, because I got to remember that I had the Ring of Chaos, so the Ring of Chaos changes the stats of things occasionally. So I can't just look at a card and go, snap pick it, because it looks like the card that I think it is. I do need to carefully read it each time. I think there was a point at which I could have picked up an earlier Eviscerate, but the Eviscerate mostly got powerful after the Concentrate was added to the deck, and the Concentrate was mostly added to the deck after I had the second Reflex. So, like, they kind of waterfall effect followed one another. So I don't know if I would have still, redoing that run, taken the earlier Eviscerate offered. I definitely would have wanted a secondary way to deal damage in the deck, because playing a bunch of cards to draw cards was my way of dealing damage, which is also the way that the Time Eater stops my turn. I don't have the ability to stop, like, I still need to play all of my cards and trigger effectively the Time Eater's cutoff every single turn. And as a result, they get a ridiculous amount of strength that I just couldn't overcome. Oh well, it happens. Until next time, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.